Hey everyone, welcome back to another mobile episode of Yum Chums. We are doing the final installment of the fall seasonal Krispy Kreme donut collection. This time it is maple. The main thing I noticed different with this one is that the cream cheese one, the cheesecake one, doesn't have the drizzle.
But it's not supposed to be like that. Because I saw pictures.
It is supposed to have the drizzle?
It's supposed to have the drizzle, just like the other three.
Oh, well then we can't judge it.
I know. Just like the pumpkin and the apple cider, it's a cheesecake one, a cake one, and a traditional glazed one. But the flavor is maple this time.
I don't know if I like the smell.
Let me smell.
I don't know if I'm all too keen to that.
It smells kind of like a McGriddle.
I think it's just your car.
Okay, which one are we starting with?
Well, let's just start with the cake.
The cake one? What if this is like the best one?
Well, then we'll have the best one first.
Okay.
That's how that works.
It looks, feels
like a cake donut.
Yeah.
With icing on it.
Ready?
No. I don't like it. I like the cake donut. The donut's good.
The donut, you're right. The donut itself is good.
But the icing is a little odd.
Very pancake-like.
It is kind of like eating a pancake.
It's like eating a fluffy pancake. Out of the 3 cake donuts, this might be my least favorite. The maple, the apple cider, and the pumpkin.
I agree with that.
This might be my least favorite cake donut. Still a good donut. It's just the glaze that I'm not in love with.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah, same.
But it's just not. I was expecting a lot from it because like I said previously, I like maple bacon donuts.
Exactly.
And I think if it had bacon on it, it would be awesome. But it's just underwhelming to me.
It needs like a little salt or something.
A little salt?
Mm-hmm.
A little salt?
I was doing a salt shaker. Next is the cheesecake?
Let's do the cheesecake.
Okay. So, at first I thought they just gave us 2 glazed, but I saw the filling in this one.
Yeah. It doesn't look like they used the injector this time. Do you have like 5 holes on the bottom?
I only see one hole.
Yeah, last time it was like 5.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go for it. No, not at all. I
don't know if maple and cheesecake were supposed to.
It's the cream cheese. The cream cheese has failed every time. And this one, I could eat it. It's not terrible, but it tastes too much. It's too much.
This one feels more like the cake's more cooked than the other 2. Like it's holding the filling a little bit better than the other 2 ones.
This isn't a cake donut.
The sponge. The donut itself is holding. It's firmer than the other 2.
It either way, I don't know. I don't remember what they felt like, but
I'm trying to recall the other 2 while I'm eating each. That's why.
It's just.
I'm took a couple bites, but I'm good now.
All right, now.
The traditional glazed.
Oh yeah. Jam my thumb right up in there.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Traditional.
Now with this one,
I don't taste maple.
I don't taste maple at all.
It tastes like a glazed donut.
Did they just give us a glazed donut?
I hope they didn't trick us. No, because it looks it looks brown.
It's brown icing, but they were we're out of maple glaze, so we're just gonna give them a regular.
Maybe
one.
It's because we already have the maple taste in our mouth from the first 2.
No.
But this tastes like a traditional Krispy Kreme glazed donut.
Maybe we were overpowered with the cream cheese because that was overpowering. And now we just
this is good.
Now our taste buds don't work anymore.
Pretty much. I truly tasted like a traditional normal glaze, not maple.
No.
That was the best one.
It just tastes like a little bit because I recently had a regular original glaze, so it tastes a little bit different. But if you didn't tell me what that was, I would not tell you it's maple.
Same.
I'd say, I'd say, what'd you do to this donut?
Thanks for the, yeah. It's a little different. What's different about it?
I'm like, oh, thank you. And I taste it. I'm like, you did something to this. But it's good.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. Now let's compare. Let's pick like our favorite of the three for each one. What was your favorite cake donut?
You expect me to remember all that?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It was just 2 weeks.
My favorite cake donut, probably the pumpkin. You know what? I'm just going to say right now, all three pumpkin.
For the pumpkin wins?
Yeah, because I didn't like any of the cheesecake ones. But if I had to
I didn't like any of the cheesecake ones either.
If I had to choose one, pumpkin.
I agree with you. The pumpkin wins over the three. I did really like the apple cider cake donut. I didn't really enjoy the other two.
The apple cider cake donut just tasted like a spiced donut.
Exactly.
It didn't taste apple cidery to
But
me.
I don't know if you agree with me, but I think the hands down winner, like single donut out of all of them, is the traditional glazed pumpkin donut.
Yes.
That's the winner out of all 9 donuts for the season.
Absolutely. And that's the one that's no longer
Yeah.
here. Instead they have the cake donut.
The cake donut, the cake donuts are still good. The pumpkin one was still good, and it's going to be available until what, November 25th or something?
I don't know the date. I don't
It was
remember.
November 20th through 30th. Some of that time, it's going to be available until then. So get it. It's good if you missed out on any of the other flavors throughout this month. But that traditional glazed pumpkin one's good. I'll be definitely getting that next year if they have it. I'm assuming they will.
They'll have it.
I don't know if they'll do the same exact thing where it's one flavor per week again.
I don't know.
Or what, but I was glad that we got to try all 9 of them.
Yeah. I kind of wish I could go back and not try the cheesecake ones. Because this one especially.
Now we know.
This was the worst. No, I don't. It's either between this or the regular traditional glazed apple cider one. That one was awful.
The flavor of that glaze was just off-putting.
Yes, and then this one is bad.
Yeah.
But which is weird because like Krispy Kreme is their donuts.
It's the filling itself.
Oh yeah.
But have you ever had? I know Krispy Kreme sometimes will release the traditional glaze like that, and I've seen them do lemon filled and chocolate filled. I haven't tried them yet, but they always look good to me. But it's the same style as the cheesecake. It's filled with the rain donut.
Yeah, it's not the fact that it's filled that's a problem.
It's the false advertising cheesecake.
Yeah, it's not a cheesecake.
Yeah,
it's a or like soft.
It's like a mixture between like Cool Whip and frosting, but cheesecake, like cream cheese flavored.
And cream cheese and like artificial whatever.
Maybe the actual cream cheese flavor itself is artificial.
I bet they're using cream cheese.
Yeah. I mean, true.
I don't
think they wouldn't lie about that. Maybe it's powdered and they just add it to like an icing mixture.
You didn't even do that. You did it with these fingers.
Oh, did I? Oh, reflexes.
They lied about it. It's all good.
Oh yeah, those cheesecake donuts. All right, so that was the month of seasonal flavors at Krispy Kreme.
Even though the month's not over.
Well, this one lasts till I think next Monday. And
yeah, but my point being, they only did 3 weeks.
Yeah, true.
I'm a little upset about that.
They could have thrown in like a surprise donut at the end or something like that. That would have been cool.
And then they hit us with the 3 weeks of September. What month is it? September? I don't even know what month it is.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I am pleased with them overall. There definitely could have been some improvements, but we got a couple really good donuts out of those. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we are the Chums
who try the yums.
Goodbye.
Peace.